AskReddit by Mayo. What is the worst lie you've been told your whole life? It's fixed in the next release. Project managers everywhere recoil in horror. Your father wouldn't do that. For me it was mom's boyfriend never beat you. Meanwhile I'm literally bleeding down my arm. We're like a family, multiple companies I have worked for. The Manson family. That jobs would look at my middle high school discipline records. I used to work at a middle school. One day, a student came into my classroom and was really sad. I asked him what was up. He told me that he got in trouble, and the principal told him it would go on his permanent record. So I told him a secret, that it was all a lie. His face lit up so bright, and you see the relief in his body. It was a fantastic moment for both of us. That if I get good grades and go to college, I can avoid having to scrub toilets for other people. Might I also add the lie that being a janitor custodian means you've failed at life. You still have a job. Your job is important. People who think that scrubbing toilets, picking up garbage, or working in food service is a sign of failure don't deserve those services. They should just do all the work themselves. Ignore bullies, they'll get bored. They only bully you because they know it makes you mad. No, they bully me because they are assholes. My older sister told me that I was adopted. How? We found you in a bin. I grew up in an Italian family. When I was about 10-14 years old I asked why they had a single long nail on their hand, and more specifically the pinky. They all told me it was because it made picking their nose easier. I believed this into my late 20s, till one day my co-workers informed me that it's a coke nail, then it all made sense. Deleted. Your bio father, Guy A, knew I was pregnant and he didn't want you. When he showed up to court to sign away his rights in order for Dad, Guy B, to adopt you, he shrugged and said I don't care but Dad has always been there for you. Yeah, I found out at 30 that a different man, Guy C, was my bio father. Mom knew, and he never knew I existed. Man was crushed. Goddamn, that's heavy. Sorry to the both of you. My dad told me when I was a kid that toilets are the work of devil and that the toilets want my piss as a joke. I used to be scared of toilets until I was 8 or 9 lol. Oh, that's fucked up. You will get a job based on your merits. Found out it's not the case at times, it's who you know, not what you know. I was thrown into a couple of really cool positions when I was 18 and 19 because I was really good at talking to people and making them feel comfortable. But was so inexperienced and over my head. Wish I had stuck it out, but super fun memories. That being said, it was so unfair towards those who had spent years actually learning the industry. Employers will really care about where I went to high school. Parents know best. Sure. Glad I stopped listening, otherwise I would end up deeply miserable. Most well-meaning non-abusive parents don't really know what they are doing and are just making it up. Just showing up and trying can be pretty good. Unsubscribe link in the emails. In Europe it's mandatory and they actually work. I have two. 1. As a child we were given shitty TV dinners when mom and dad ordered pizza. They told us you won't like this, it's adult food. 2. I was also told that people would constantly be approaching me in high school and college offering me free drugs and that I needed to resist them. I'm not sure which of the two was worse. Don't buy drugs. Become a pop star, and they give you them for free. Billy Mack. Something something something, this is going on your permanent record something something something. Edit. 2000 internet points for this one lol. And where is permanent record kept? That we wouldn't have calculators in our pockets all the time. Lololol. I've never really thought about that. But you're absolutely right. They did used to tell us that. Politicians work for you. Money doesn't buy happiness. Money buys freedom. What you do with that freedom determines your happiness. That I would grow up to be a failure. Suck it, parents. I have awesome kids, a wonderful spouse, a graduate degree and a great career. They can go straight to hell, and probably will if all that biblical stuff is real. Oh man, mine is the opposite. The big lie I was told was that I could do anything, and everyone expected great things from me. But turned out I was a failure. That the chickens we hatched in elementary school were being sent to go lay more eggs. Work hard and it'll pay off. I've learned that working hard doesn't get you promoted, saying yes and knowing the right people does. That there's a hot neighbor nearby waiting to meet me. When I was a kid, waking up for school in the morning was a torture for both me and my mom. I remember one time, after yet another almost hysterical pleading to let me sleep, I asked her, does it get easier to get up early in the morning once you grow up? And she said yes, after which went to sleep herself lol. To this day I consider it to be the biggest and most brutal lie I've ever encountered. Night shift work may be for you. It often pays better too. That I'm old. You're not young anymore, you're getting old. First at 25. Then at 28, 31, 34, 38, 41 etc. You look way younger. You are not bald. You are not grey. But that's not important. You are actually old. Never listen to anyone trying to manipulate you because of your age. It's always manipulation. It's always people trying to make you do things their way. And you stand to lose at it.